Tonight on Cobourg News at 5. Cobourg concert band packs their bags for Plattsburgh. Cobourg Harvest and Blues Festival was a hit. Toronto Marlies are to face off the Hamilton Bulldogs at the CCC on September 28th. Cobourg taking steps to protect ash trees. And it's Cobourg News 1-year anniversary. All that and more coming up on today's Cobourg News. Hello and welcome to Cobourg News. I'm Graham Beer and welcome to our first live podcast. It's also Cobourg News 1-year anniversary. Yes, it's been 1 year since Cobourg News jumped out onto the street for the first time as my mother and her friend Judy almost got killed by a falling tree branch. And stay tuned for the highlights. Also coming up, we have your lifestyle segment with Sheila Strawn, as she's going to be showing us how to make a quick and easy dessert. And we have your daily news and events coming up on Cobourg's #1 news podcast. And these are the news stories we're following. It was Cobourg's Harvest and Blues Festival this past Saturday, September the 7th. Ontario's best blues artists took the stage on King Street to provide the biggest blues party Cobourg had ever seen. Some of the artists including Kim Doolittle, Robin Hawkins, Wild Tea and the Spirit, the Paul James Band, and more. Even though it rained for most of the day, the show still went on. Also on Saturday, in a steady rain, Keith Publicover pulled, fell, and pursued to complete his task of pulling a school bus 100 feet on Saturday morning in downtown Cobourg. The event was for a fundraiser for Rhea and Dylan's Rickaby's School for Hope in the West African country. Publicover said the one thing that he felt during the pull was nervous, but he wanted to do well for his sons. Publicover credits Reverend Dr. Kevin Fast, who was unavailable for the pull. All of the equipment used was fast and took a bit to get used to, he said. It was getting hard to grip onto it, and Kevin uses a man rope because I've been training on a smaller rope, noted Publicover. The event raised approximately $600. The concert band of Cobourg is getting ready for their annual trip to Plattsburgh, New York next week. Every year, Rod Baker and his staff lend a helping hand by cleaning and pressing each one of the uniforms free of charge for the trip so the band can participate in the Battle of Plattsburgh ceremonies. Director of Music Paul Storm said the band is very much appreciative of Baker's Cleaners and what they do for the band each year. Cobourg taking steps to protect ash trees as liquid from the pressurized tubes slowly goes into the tree, as a total of 13 ash trees in Cobourg are getting treated for the highly destructive emerald ash borer beetle that is native to Asia. The beetle was first discovered in Windsor and Detroit in 2002 and has since killed millions of ash trees in North America. For more information, visit thenorthumberlandtoday.com. Cobourg's annual Santa Claus parade date has changed because one of the organizers of this year's parade says it wouldn't be just right a day before Remembrance Day. The parade had been scheduled for Sunday, November 10th at 2 p.m., but after concerns were raised through social media, the date has been moved back a week to Sunday, November 17th at 2 p.m. Thanks so much for watching Cobourg News. We'll be right back. Your lifestyle segment with Sheila Strawn is up next. Welcome back to Cobourg News. We have Sheila Strawn here doing our lifestyle segment. And now, today we're talking and making some quick desserts. Now, Sheila, tell us a little bit about what we're making and we'll carry on from there.
Well, thank you for having me, Graham. Today we're going to be making chocolate caramel banana bites.
Okay.
Something that doesn't require any baking, which is great. And I always like having a little chocolate something in the freezer for when I want to treat. So let's get started.
Okay.
I'm going to get you to take this muffin tin.
Okay.
And begin putting, I just like to use the small candy or mini muffin cups.
Okay.
One into each of those.
Okay, I will do that.
What we've got for ingredients is we have 3 cups of chocolate chips, semi-sweet. We have 6 tablespoons of butter and a banana or 2 and a little bit of caramel and some sea salt, but we'll get to that. So what I've done is I've actually taken the butter and the chocolate chips and melted it in the microwave. It's really important when you're melting chocolate that you do it a little bit at a time. So we started with 30 seconds and then I stirred, then another 15 stirred, and keep doing that until it's about this consistency, kind of like fudge.
Okay.
So once you've got your cups done, actually I'll let you finish that. I'm going to start cutting up this banana. We're aiming for about 1/2-inch slices. Okay. And you know what I was thinking this morning, that you maybe don't even have to use banana. I like the banana because it almost creates a ice cream like consistency when it's frozen, but you could probably get creative and use peanut butter or mint or stuff like that. So what we do is we take one of these cups and we're just going to fill it about 1/3 full with chocolate just to cover the bottom nicely. Okay. I'll do one and then we'll go from there. I'm going to put a piece of banana inside, and I may have forgot to mention the caramel, a little bit of caramel. You can make your own, but we're just using some store-bought today. So just kind of squeeze a little bit on top of that. Then a little bit more, well, about 2/3 more chocolate. It's really important that you seal the chocolate right to the edges of the muffin cup liner at that point in time. So now, actually, you're going to have to make a decision. Something that's been really popular in baking lately has been mixing chocolate with salt.
Okay.
So what I've done with some of them is put a tiny little bit of sea salt on top. Is that something that you enjoy, Graham, or have you tried it before?
Well, I haven't tried it before, so we'll go, we're trying.
Okay, we'll go, and you know what? It's really very little. And we go from that. So you know what, Graham? I'm just going to dash and get our finished product. Would you like to put a little bit of chocolate in those for me momentarily?
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. And now, Hunter, our cameraman, do you want to just come and zoom in here on what we're making? So I'll just get a little bit here. I'm not a professional baker like Sheila, but get a little bit on the table. That's fine. Little snack for later during the show. I didn't say that. And
how are we doing here, Graham?
Well,
excellent.
Not good.
That's very good.
It's a work in progress.
That's right. You know what? With chocolate, caramel, and banana, you can't really go too wrong. So that's excellent. So we'll pop another one top of there. A little squirt of caramel. And we'll finish that one off. And maybe we'll try one without salt and see how that goes. So there we go. Now, should we make some more? Or do you want to see what it looks like at the end?
Sure. We'll look at the.
Okay. So after we're done with all this, one recipe should make 24. You put them in the freezer, and when you pull them out, this is what they look like.
Oh, they look good.
So yeah, so you can tell it's very subtle, the salt.
Yes.
But it adds kind of a nice little flavor. So maybe we can save those to have as a treat afterwards.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try one now because we have 30 seconds left.
Absolutely.
But let me just take it off here.
So you might want to let them sit out for a moment to kind of soften a bit. But yeah, look at that caramel. That's so just take a bite there, and it should be kind of a creamy consistency. Excellent.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sheila, for coming again.
It's been a pleasure being here.
Okay, and you can reach out to Sheila if you have any questions about this recipe. You can get her on her Twitter feed at @strawn and then one. And then also, for all the information we have about all the recipes and all the stuff that we made today is also going to be on our website and our Facebook page. So thank you, Sheila, again.
You're very welcome.
Okay, we'll take a break on Cobourg News. Stay right with us, and I'm going to enjoy this during the break. Stay with us. You're watching Cobourg News. Don't forget to check out our social media sites. Follow us on Twitter @GB Cobourg News and like our Facebook page. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Cobourg News. It's been officially 1 year since our newscast jumped out onto the street for the first time as my mother and her friend Judy almost got killed by a falling tree branch. Now let's take a look at the report.
Our power went out and I made a strategic error. I phone the beer household. Learn my lesson. I will now leave the beers alone when there is a power outage so they can deal with the ensuing chaos.
It would have crushed them because look what it did to the cement sidewalk.
This.
And that's where the tree landed.
That's where the tree landed.
And I did this.
I know I fell here.
And here's Judy.
And I fell here.
On September 28th, the Toronto Marlies and the Hamilton Bulldogs are to face off again at the CCC for the second time. For more information and ticket sales, visit the Town of Cobourg website at www.cobourg.ca. And that's a check on events. And remember to check out our Facebook page and Twitter feed, as we will be posting events that happen in Cobourg pretty much every day or whenever there's an event coming up. Anyway, before we go, I want to thank Hunter Strawn for working the board, and I also want to thank Sheila Strawn for the wonderful cooking segment that you did. Now I'm going to try my other one here. Hold on, there we go. I've already bitten it. Okay, so here we go.
It's hard with the braces.
It's just hard with the braces.
That's right. So
anyway,
next time we'll make something soft.
But it's really good though.
Excellent.
Banana's good. The caramel's good.
Well, it's nice having a few in the freezer for whenever you get home and you want a little sweet treat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna set that there. Anyway, so again, thanks for watching Cobourg. And don't forget to check us out on our social media sites. Follow us on Twitter at GB Livy Swallows Cobourg News, and like our Facebook page at Cobourg News. And don't forget to subscribe down below. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time.